people who are walking dead and will never be successful unless they wake up. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy J-Day, and I'm back with another video. Today I want to talk to y'all about basically there being no time limit on success. All you gotta do is just stop comparing your life to everybody else's. Stop comparing everybody else's successes to your failures. Stop stop wanting your dreams to happen for you when you see it happening to other people. Instead, just be happy for those people whose dreams are coming true and just wait your turn. It's not your turn yet. Don't worry. You gonna get it. Just don't give up on it. But my thing is this. What society does, this is what society does to us. What society does is they put us in these brackets. Okay, we got these age brackets, right? So you got the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, and then retirement ages. All right, but we gonna stick strictly to the 20s, 30s, and early 40s. So let's start with the early 20s. In the early 20s, you know, you're just getting out of high school, right when when you're 18 or whatever. So when you first get out of high school, you make that decision to either go to college or enter the workforce, things like that. And what happens is, okay, you're broke. First of all, you're broke unless you come from a very wealthy family that already had money for you. They already had money for you to go to this nice college or stuff like that. If you ain't getting no scholarship or nothing like that, you pretty much gonna be broke. And you're gonna have to learn, you're gonna have to learn how to make ends meet. You're gonna have to figure things out for yourself. And it's gonna be, those are probably the hardest times, the early 20s, when you're trying to figure it out. Like, man, what am I gonna do? All your friends are going to universities and stuff like that, and you really don't have no direction of where you want to go. Just be prepared. If you trying to go somewhere, just be prepared, but don't be expecting your life to be all planned out at early 20s. All right, let's move on to the mid 20s, like maybe 25 and up. Yeah, I'm gonna say 25 and up. By this time, most people, they graduate college if they went all the way through, if they stayed consistent, went all the way through, and then most of them, they go get a corporate job or something like that. Now, I think around this age group, like 20, 25 to 30, let's say 25 to 30, around that age group, people are like, or society says, okay, you should be out of college, starting your career. This is where this is your building blocks. This is where the success starts to come in place. But this is just me speaking of a standard life of how it is, how society laid it out. I mean, things have gotten so different now that most people don't even have to go to college to be successful as far as in building wealth or things like that. Wealth, generational wealth, all those type of things. But what I'm getting at is this. A lot of people make it to these ages and they haven't even succeeded in the things that society says they should have done when they were in their early 20s, like going to college and getting a degree and stuff like that. Matter of fact, I'm pretty much walking, talking proof of that. I didn't start going to college. Well, I mean, I did start college right when I got out of high school, but I only did 2 semesters and then I joined the military. But that's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is this. Until I turned 24, I registered to go to school again, back to go to school for something that I pretty much thought it was the end all be all for me, but it's not. So I registered to go to school to get me a 2-year degree, and I'm 27 now, and I'm still going to school. Not for that degree. I've actually got that degree earlier this year, but I wanted to continue because I didn't want to just limit myself to this one thing. So I wanted to continue. And on top of that, I don't feel like my job is done. I don't feel like I really do not believe this is the end all be all for me, because I feel like I have a whole lot more to contribute to society. So now I'm in this I'm in that age group where I'm getting closer to 30. And when you're getting closer to 30, that's pretty much the ages where people expect you to have everything figured out. Or not everything figured out, but most of your life figured out. Because 9 times out of 10, most people, they start having kids around these ages. Like mid-20s, early 20s to late 20s. That's when people start having kids, because women, most women don't really want to have kids after like 33 or something like that. So that's why I think that's why society kind of puts us in that group that wants us to, like, have it all figured out by early 20s. So when we look at somebody who's like 27 and they don't have a degree or something like that, we just view them as unsuccessful, unless they have unless they were an entrepreneur and started a successful business or something like that. But sometimes that's not the case. A lot of us are still struggling with with these type of things. But let me move on. This video is going to be too long if I keep talking about that type of stuff. What I'm getting at is this. There's some people in their 30s who aren't successful yet. There's some people who are in their 40s that aren't successful yet. There's some people in their 50s who aren't successful yet. There are people who are walking dead and will never be successful unless they wake up. But what I'm getting at is this. There's no time limit. So I'm not telling you to wait till you're 50 to start trying to accomplish dreams, or wait till you're 40. I'm just basically saying that if the dream doesn't start coming to you in your early 20s, your late 20s, or your early 30s, don't give up just because you feel like the game is over for you, because it's not. A while back, I was watching an interview on YouTube about a man. I can't remember his name. I actually should have researched this before I even did this video. But the man who brought forth the idea of Flamin' Hot, he was an older gentleman. I think he was probably in his 40s when he came up with this idea. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna have to go back and watch this video because it was so motivational. It was an interview, and he was just a janitor at I think it's, what is it, Frito-Lay, whoever it is that make Cheetos, whatever. I don't know everything. But he brought forth the idea of the Flamin' Hots, which started the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. And now this man is, I think he might be a billionaire. If he's not a billionaire, he's fairly well wealthy and definitely a millionaire. Because think about how many different variations of Flamin' Hot there has been since the first Flamin' Hot Cheetos have dropped. And that man was 40-something years old. A janitor at that. And he came up with this idea by taking blank Cheetos, no Cheeto, no seasoning or nothing, made his own little seasoning and stuff at home. And next thing you know, he got $1 million idea. People love Flamin' Hot. Trust me, man. It's never too late. Don't give up. I didn't even talk about everything I really wanted to talk about in this video, but I didn't want to make it too long. Just don't give up. Your success is going to come. Keep good faith. Believe in yourself. And you will do great things in this world. I'll see y'all next time, YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Leave questions, anything of that nature. I'm here for you, not for me. And I'll see y'all next time.